You're welcome to this channel once again. There's a lot of take-home lessons from the death of Mohbad that a lot of younger generations need to learn from. I believe in life, every day we learn, and that particular learning aids in the process of growth. Without rewiring our brain or learning a whole lot of things, we won't be able to grow. And that's something that a whole lot of younger generations do not really understand, because many of them like the idea of living in the moment. Well, there's some things about Mohbad's death that a whole lot of artists, younger generations, and even people in general could take home. And today, I'll be talking about 6 things to learn from Mohbad's death. But before I continue, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, don't forget to like our post on Facebook, and for more updates, click on the red subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Why do people believe that whenever things happen, it creates an opportunity for lessons to be learned? Well, we live in a very didactic society where people are so quick to open their ears to bad news. And these people are not just opening into bad news because they hate this person. Most people just want to learn 1 or 2 examples about what caused the tragic moment in this person's life. Mohbad's situation is indeed a tragedy that will hit the music industry for a very long time, and if justice is not served on its own part, I think the music industry might face a decline in the Nigerian sector, because so many people's eyes are on our entertainment structure based on the fact that they think they have a caucus that regulates the way things are being done. One of the first lessons to learn, because you see, life is a school, and as you grow, you learn. And the only way you can grow is if you open yourself to possibilities on a daily basis, where you have to learn, you have to pick up stories from people's experiences. Like they say, the wise person who wants to grow is someone who have actually watched things, examples from their societal records, and they are also learning from people's mistakes, the mistakes of those who existed before them, and also before they even allowed themselves to make that particular mistake, then they grab what they won't grab, hold them to move forward. Now, one of the things that people need to learn from Mohbad's situation is you always have enemies in this world. No matter what you do, the number one thing that has to be at the back of your mind is people will definitely hate you, especially when you're doing the right thing. That's why sometimes when I see people going out and they say they want to please this one, 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 you're setting up yourself for failure. As long as you are existing on this planet, people will hate you, especially when you're doing something different and significant that's bringing money. Most people do not hate you because of how much you have. They hate you because you've been able to grow to a specific capacity, and you have that access to make your own life a living heaven. Most people hate you because of the fact that you're no longer on their level, and because of the fact that you're no longer on their level, you will not relate with them because you'll be pursuing something that's higher than you. Most people hate you because of the love that's been given to you by your fans or other people around you. People are wicked. People are very heartless. You see, sometimes they even hate you even in your own death. They hate you when you're alive. They still hate you when you don't die. They still hate you when you waka. They hate everything where you do. And sometimes they go still disrespect you even in your dead. Let's look at the way Mohbad was treated. When he was alive, he cried for justice and he was treated like a pig. When he died, they even disrespected Mohbad's body for that matter, and he wasn't laid to rest in the proper way. And I still feel like that's why his spirit is going about disturbing a lot of people. Now, another thing is, when people around you cry for help, show them compassion in one way or the other. Yes, Before Mohbad died, Mohbad was out here crying for help, talking about the people who are after his own life. You see, our society today, even when someone is actually drowning in a pool, so many people are out there videoing, taking their phones, taking pictures, doing one or two things so they could post it out there for fun. People are no longer into the business of assisting others again. And that's the truth though. One thing we need to learn about Mohbad's situation is compassion. When you see a famous face or a particular person cry for help, it's not because they do not have this kind of things. It's because despite the fact that they have the resources, they still need something to balance themselves, and also information from you. That's very small information. After all, no knowledge is the way to save them from the situations they are going through. Like, for example, if Mohbad had someone who was really stronger than him in terms of mind capacity, I feel like Mohbad would have still been alive to today. Someone who would be like, don't be afraid, counter those thoughts, counter everything, and be strong as a man and keep pushing forward. When they come for you, you fight back at the end of the day so you could stay alive. Well, another thing too is never use money, influence, position to victimize anybody, because at the end of the day, when it backfires, definitely it will come to you. A lot of prominent people in our society today are used to doing this particular one. I have money. If you criticize my brand, if you say bad things about me, well, you go collect. Sometimes there are reasons why people speak up. It doesn't have to be something that you have to wrestle with this person because you have money, arrest them, lock them up in a cell. In one way or the other, behind every rumor, there's a truth in it, let's not forget. And so many situations in our country, they've used money to silence a lot of things in the system. Now look at Mohbad's situation here. Because the people involved had so much money, they had connections, they had godfathers everywhere, they silenced the Nigerian music star Mohbad in one way or the other. When he was complaining, they said it was substance abuse. They said he wasn't in his right mind. They said this one is looking for an attention to sell his own music. They said a whole lot of things about Mohbad. And also, another thing that you need to learn from Mohbad's situation is defend your family and friends who come to you for help. Most people don't know this part. Whenever you see someone close to you cry for justice, sometimes they are not begging you for the money. It's because they are crying for stability. And most people do not know how to defend their family members. Like they say, parents, defend your children. Sometimes we go out, we see some parents, even when they are picking, they do some kind of bad thing, them not go scold them. Then instead they go defend them. When they reach house, then beat that picking to make them understand, say, what do you do out there? No good, and you disgrace me in as much as say I dey guide you. Because at the end of the day, your children, your wife, your people where they around you, now them go still surround you when you dey face the most difficult situation. That friend where they help you, you to follow defend them when time come for problem. Because if everyone had defended Mohbad, Mohbad would have been strong. He would have felt it like, okay, I have the support from both my fans and other people in the industry. And another thing is, before you sign up for anything in life, you need to be aware of what you're walking into. If you don't have that knowledge, pause. Take that particular document to an advanced person. Someone who understands the system so they could coach you in life. Besides, there's no need to rush to anywhere. Your friends are making it. It doesn't mean you're on the same path to making it with your friends. Their goal in life and yours might be different. The way they'll achieve their fame and yours might also be different. So if you rush to sign that particular paper or document, not knowing say you dey sign your own death sentence. Now you sabi, because some people just dey in a hurry to sign, make them give them small money, small house, small car, while them exploit them and also use them to their own advantage. And another thing too with Mohbad situation, make friends with people who are above you, people who understand the system, people who understand life deeply and who have gathered so much experiences, especially for our younger generations. You cannot be moving in I know say yes, your age grade not normal, it ain't normal for our society, but now every time you go they move with your age grade. He had friends who were on the same level, the same age category and everything. How do you expect such a young man to cope when he doesn't really have top individuals by his side who would actually support him with that top voice, who is connected and so forth, who go back him up with top security, who go back him up with advice on waiting and waiting him go do to boost himself? You see, nobody. That's why they say make friends with highly connected individuals and people who are on your side, people who understand life, people who are advanced than you in your own field. Sometimes it could be producers, sometimes it could be other music executive, sometimes it could even be a musician who have really traveled, had experiences, seen things. I mean, in various industries we have those people. And another thing is, have a role model who you look up to, because I feel like in life role models too have really helped a whole lot of people to succeed. It's just like watching Mark Zuckerberg. Now, most people are looking up to him as their role model. And trust me, if you be saying that the good side of Mark Zuckerberg, where these people too, they follow emulate. Oh, they go say, oh, he know the burn pipe, I no go do him. Him know the drink, I no go do him. He does it like this, I'm doing it like this. This was how he achieved fame and success and the riches that he has today. Well, let me try and see in my own capacity and also ask questions and everything.